This is called The Friday Night I Almost Fell For It. People think my boys are great kids, and for the most part, they are. And they've been through hell and back. They lost their sister at an early age. Their family fell apart, so yeah, I cut them a little more slack than I probably should. One Friday night, my son Zach, he was probably around 17 at the time, he called me up and asked if he could stay over at his buddy Lucas's place for the night. Standard request, so I asked the usual qualifying questions. Are Lucas's parents home? Check. Are you staying there all night? Check. All the answers I wanted to hear. So now here's the thing. Their mom has a place in town, but on the 2 weeks she didn't have the boys, she was off in Europe, which meant there was a vacant house sitting there, and the rule was the boys weren't allowed to go over there when she wasn't in town. And honestly, I often said to myself, if I had access to a vacant house when I was in high school, I would have my buddies there all the time. So I get it, but the rule was still the rule. So we're at my other son's, Sawyer's, hockey game that night, and I noticed the game right after his are kids about Zach's age. And I see someone I recognize, Lucas, Zach's friend Lucas, the one whose house Zach is supposedly sleeping over at, playing hockey right now. So I text Zach, hey, what are you up to? Still planning on staying at Lucas's tonight? Yep, that's still the plan. Game on, I thought. After Sawyer's game, we're leaving the arena and I tell him, we've got a little detour to make on the way home. I drive by their mom's place, and sure enough, all the lights are on. That's strange, I thought. She was in Europe. I told Sawyer to stay in the car. I'd be right back. The front door was unlocked, so I snuck in. And there they were, about 6 of his high school buddies, playing beer pong. One of his friends, Alex, was standing off to the side not playing, so I walked up beside him, real casual, and I said, hey, Alex. He looks at me. Hey, Chris. Then he does a double take. Hey, Zach, look who's here. They all turn around in unison, and Zach just goes, oh, hey, Dad. So one of the guys pipes up, well, we can all go over to my place. My parents aren't home. And Zach looks at me and says, hey, Dad, can I go? I don't think so. And he goes, I didn't think you'd say yes, but you got to give me credit for asking. Well, that's one way of putting it. Look, I get it. If I'd had a vacant house at 17, I would have done the exact same thing. But here's what I realized that night. Teens don't test boundaries to see if they can get away with it. They test to see if you're still paying attention. So if your teen is lying, pushing back, testing you, it's not defiance. It's a question. Are you still watching? Make sure the answer is yes.